What is good, everybody? It's Jay Coffee back with another one. And once again, man, some very sad news to report. Debo, Tiny Lister, has passed away. I'm sure everyone has heard by now at the age of 62. It's reported that friends and family were just worried they hadn't heard from him and, called the authorities to do a welfare check and found that he had passed away. Reportedly, it seems that, no foul play or anything like that, that it was indeed natural causes. But there is going to be an autopsy to confirm. It's very, very sad. Rest in peace, Debo. 62, it's like he didn't really, he aged very well. He almost looked the same as he did years back. And he seemed to stay in shape. But I don't know, it's like 62. It's not young to pass away, but at the same time, it's not old either. You know what I mean? But dude was a legend in so much movies, wrestling. Like, jump in the comments with your favorite movies that he was in. Like, of course, off the rip, Friday. He absolutely killed that Debo part. He really did, man. It was kind of like when part 3 came out, because Debo was in part 2 also next Friday. But when Friday after next came out, and Terry Crews kind of took his spot, different character, obviously. But, it was like they were pushing for the same kind of character. It was like, damn, man, where's Debo at? And then, last Friday, which I did a video a while back where Ice Cube was talking about with the passing of John Witherspoon. He doesn't think that they'll make, the fourth and final Friday without John Witherspoon, as they have been trying to, do the movie and shoot for like the 20-year anniversary. But now with Debo passing as well, I'm sure they would have definitely wanted to get him in the last Friday also. I'm sure, though, we'll never see that movie, and at this point, it probably is better that they just leave it alone. But what's a dope movie he was in also? He didn't have a huge part. It's just popping in my head right now. Jackie Brown. He worked for the bail bondsman. Winston. Remember in the one part with Samuel L. Jackson, he's like, if I go in there, is that big-ass Winston dude going to be in there? Also in wrestling, everyone always thinks of when, obviously he wrestled Hulk Hogan as Zeus, and he was in the No Holds Barred movie, you know what I mean? But they did that in real life too. A lot of people forget he was also in WCW as Z Gangsta, which really was just WCW kind of trying to rip off his WWE or WWF back then character, but instead of Zeus, Z Gangsta. I don't know. You guys know how WCW did. Sometimes they were just biting off WWE. But hit the comments with some of your favorite movies that he was in. Friday definitely, I don't think would have been what it was without the Debo character, and that's a fact in my opinion. But comment with all your other favorite parts that he played or whatever. Like, let's talk about it in the comments. Rest in peace, Debo. Moving along to some more news. Bill Cosby, who just on December 1st, they streamed the beginning of him trying to push for an appeal, and I haven't heard a definitive ruling on that, but Bill Cosby shouts out Boosie via Twitter. Whoever he has running his Twitter from his media team or publicist or whatever. The tweet said, on this 10th day of December 2020, I will pay homage to those who have supported me and my family simply by saying thank you. The first person to be recognized on Thank You Thursday is rapper Boosie Official, which is Boosie's Twitter. And it says, thank you for your support, and I'm praying for you to have a speedy recovery and for your mobility to be restored. Again, thank you very much. Thank you Thursday. Thank you Boosie. And what's the last hashtag say? Get healthy Boosie. So, you know, Boosie always outspoken at certain times. It's got Boosie in trouble, you know, with censorship and things like that. Boosie says what he's gonna say, and as we know, you know, Bill Cosby is kind of a split situation the way a lot of people feel about Cosby. Like, I just did a video yesterday about R. Kelly, and every time I do a R. Kelly video, man, the comment threads get spicy. You know what I mean? People are arguing, but you know, it's kind of the same situation with Bill Cosby. A lot of people feel he was set up. A lot of people, like, there's so many different theories behind the whole Bill Cosby case. There's theories out there that it's behind oil, fracking, that Bill Cosby didn't want to give up his land. You know, then there's people that just feel like Bill is flat out guilty. I don't know. You guys can comment with your thoughts on that. But Boosie is one of the individuals that was speaking up, you know, on Bill Cosby's behalf. So, Bill, I guess this is a new campaign he's starting where he wants to thank everyone that's supporting him, and Boosie is the first one. And you know, moving on to the last story that I wanted to cover, right? Jay-Z has been, you know, being announced for a while that Jay-Z is in the cannabis business as well as many other rappers and you know, people in the music industry. Everyone's trying to get in the cannabis game, you know, and Jay-Z's brand is called Monogram, but I need some help from the smokers out there, because believe it or not, I've said this on this channel before, Jay Coffee Talk is not a smoker. Not like, I do not have anything against weed at all. Like, I'm a marijuana advocate. Weed just doesn't agree with me. You know what I mean? I'm the type of dude that, like, if I smoke, I gotta smoke and go to bed. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not the kind of guy that can smoke and go out throughout the day functioning. It puts my mind in left field, but it does help me sleep. You know what I mean? Everyone's always like, nah, Jay, you got to get the right strand, man. You got to get the right strand. But I don't know. Weed has just never agreed with me. But check it out, man. I need your guys' help with these prices, man, because weed is so different from nowadays, from back when I was younger, when I did used to smoke a little something, you know what I mean? And I was just familiar with weed prices. Where I lived at, we just had commercial and dro, you know what I mean? And nowadays, there's all these different strains and strands and, you know what I'm saying, kush and all kinds of different bud. But check out Jay's prices. I need to know if these prices are high, low, just right, if it makes sense. Like, check it out. So he's got a 1.5 gram joint pre-rolled for $50, right? Then he also has the packs that you can get, where it's 2 grams for $40 or 4 grams for $70. You get a play, I guess, you know. But ain't that kind of crazy is the 1.5 pre-rolled joint is $50, but then the 2 gram pack is $40. So I don't know if that's just better weed, or do pre-rolls just cost more? I'm a little confused, you know, because it seems like he has different strands. I don't know, man. Like, help me break down these prices situation. But also, I guess he has a pack for $40 that it sounds like it's also 2 grams, right? Where it's 0.4 pre-rolled Lucy joints in a pack, like smaller ones. Like that big one for $50 is 1.5 grams. So I guess you get a pack of 0.4 joints. So that would be what? 5 of them that would equal 2 grams for $40. And I guess this is just the beginning of Jay's whole cannabis movement. I guess he's got all kinds of different strands and packages and merch and all that coming out. You know what I mean? Jay-Z into everything. You know, like I always say when I'm reporting on Jay on this channel, people can say what they want to say. Like, we just seen Faison Love is talking crazy about Jay-Z. Like, Jay-Z's into everything. He's got his own streaming service. He's in the cannabis brand now. He's managing athletes. You know, he went beyond just rappers and R&B artists and music acts. He's into the sports world. He's everywhere. But tap in. Like, I just wanted to know. I was reading this about these weed prices, and I was like, does that make sense? I don't know. You feel me? But let me know in the comments. Tap in on everything I spoke on in this video. New viewers, make sure to sub to the channel. Hit the notification bell. It's J Coffee Talk. I'm out of here. Rest in peace, Debo.